Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Rose and this is my very first long video. I've been waiting for this for so long and I'm so excited to finally be able to share it with you all. To make it special, I'm starting with a project that's very close to my heart, creating a new manga. A little while ago, I began a new project and it's so special to my heart and I can't wait to share it with all of you. It's a fan manga based on my favorite childhood anime, Cardcaptor Sakura. I wanted to do this for so long and it feels like my wish is finally coming true. I'm taking the world of Cardcaptor Sakura and giving it a new look and a new feel. My feel. I just wanted to share the very first step with all of you, which is this. This is the cover page. I went through a bunch of rough sketches and tried a ton of different angles before I decided to stick with this one. I've always dreamed of creating a fan manga for the series, and now that dream is a reality. I'm giving it my own special touch, a new style, and a new feel, and I'm so excited about it. This project is a way for me to pay tribute to a series that has always been close to my heart. My goal is to capture the essence of the anime while giving it my own unique art style and feel. I'm so glad I have an audience to share this with. Thank you so much for being here. This project, this story has been a passion of mine for a long time. It's an idea that has lived in my head and heart for years, and now finally I get to share the very first glimpse of it with you. Alright, let's begin with rough sketches. I have planned on doing 4 to 5 pages today. Now, I want to talk to you about a series that, for so many of us, defined our childhoods. A series that was filled with magic, friendship, and sense of wonder that felt truly unique. I'm talking of course, about Cardcaptor Sakura. It was this incredible, bright, and vibrant world. But let's be honest, in the grand scheme of things, with so many new anime and manga coming out of all the time, it's a series that might be a little bit forgotten, not by the hardcore fans, of course, but for a new generation. It doesn't have the same immediate presence it once did, and I just couldn't stand that. I feel like this world and these characters deserve to be seen again, to have a new chapter, a new beginning. And that's how this project, this vision was born. This isn't just a sequel, it's a revival, it's a complete and total rebirth. And that's why the title is so important. Cardcaptor Rebirth. It's not just a cute name, it's a promise that we're going back to the core of what made it special. But we're building something new and different on top of it. Something that honors the past but it isn't afraid to step into the future. It's a tribute, a love letter, but with a new and intriguing twist that I think will surprise and captivate both longtime fans and people who are discovering this world for the very first time. When I say rebirth, I mean it in very sense of the word. The cover page of this new manga series is a deliberate statement. You see two Sakuras there. One is the Sakura we know, the happy, vibrant, and confident girl with a magical staff. She represents everything we remember and love. But then there's the other one, a new Sakura. She looks lost, maybe a little afraid, and she doesn't have that familiar staff. This isn't a mistake, it's a central part of the story identity. The two figures on the cover are a visual representation of what this entire series is about, the collision of a cherished past and with a completely unknown future. It's about taking a character we thought we knew inside and out and putting her on a path of self discovery that she never could have anticipated. We are not just continuing the story, we are, starting a new one from scratch. And in doing so, we are reimagining what it means to be a card captor. It's about embracing the light of the original while also exploring the shadows and mysteries that come with a clean slate. All right, the very first scene of the story is designed to grab you from the first second. It opens not with a battle or a magical fight, but with something far more quiet and mysterious. We see a girl, our Sakura, falling from the sky. There's no flash of light, no magical circle, just her drifting downwards through the night. She's not trying to fly or control or descend. It's as if she's simply being lowered to the ground by an invisible force. The colors are muted, the atmosphere is tense, and there's a scene of profound stillness. And then she lands, not with a crash, but gently, magically in her own room. She's completely unharmed, completely whole, she's alive. So this is the situation happening in Kinomoto house. Sakura has been gone or missing from past 1 week and she's not to be found yet. And as she lands, the one character who's there to witness it all is Kiro. For Kiro, this is a moment of pure, unadulterated shock. Think about what he's been through. For a full week, Sakura has been missing. She vanished without a trace. Kiro, a faithful guardian, has been waiting in a room, holding on to hope for as long as he could. But a week is a long time. Hope starts to fade. He was at his breaking point. In that moment, he was about to do the hardest thing he could ever imagine: leave the Kinomoro house, say goodbye to a life he loved, and accept that he might never see his card captor again. The thought of that final goodbye, the grief of a guardian who has lost his charge, is what was consuming him. And in that very instant, the girl he was mourning falls from the sky and into her own room, completely safe. His shock isn't just surprise, it's a profound relief, so powerful it almost knocks the wind out of him. It's kind of emotional gut punch that can only happen after a week of despair. And it's a perfect way to anchor our new story in emotional reality. This sudden magical return is not just a magical event, it's a deeply emotional one. And that's what the next few pages are all about: the human element, the raw emotion of a family and friends who have been torn apart by a week of worry. We have a brother Toya and our sweet little crush Yukiro. They are the only ones in the family who knows the truth. They are aware of Sakura's secret identity as a card captor. For them, her disappearance wasn't a kidnapping, it was a magical event gone wrong. They probably spent the last week retracing her steps, searching for any magical residue or signs that she might have been hurt or lost while using her powers. The sadness isn't just about her being gone, it's about their helplessness. They know what she does, but they can't find her. Their grief is tinged with a unique frustration, a feeling of being on the outside of her secret life. And then there's her father, Fujitaka Kinomoto. He has no idea. To him, his daughter, his beautiful little girl, simply vanished. He's probably been through every possible scenario in his head. She got lost, she ran away, she was kidnapped. His pain is pure, untainted by magical knowledge. He's just a father who has lost his child. His sadness is the most human and relatable of all. The tension between these two perspectives, the magical and the mundane, is a central part of the story initial drama. So, I'm showing you how much this one person's absence affect a whole world of people, and in a single week, how their lives have been, thrown into chaos and despair. Now we get to the core of this entire rebirth, the thing that will redefine everything you know about this character. As Sakura lands in her room, alive and unharmed, Kiro rushes to her, a family hearing the noise comes to her. They're all crying tears of joy, of relief, of pure overwhelming happiness. They're hugging her, holding her, and asking her where she's been. But something is wrong. Sakura looks at them with a blank expression. No recognition, no spark of a past memory. The hugs and tears are met with confusion, and then the words come. They are the most heart wrenching words she could possibly say. This is the biggest twist of all. As Sakura has lost her memory. She doesn't remember her father, her brother, or her closest friends. She doesn't remember the magical world, the claw cards, or even her own identity as a card captor. She doesn't even remember who she is. This isn't a partial loss of memory, it's a complete and total reset. She has no past. She's a blank slate, a person without her history. And I know what some of you might be thinking. Didn't she lose her memory in Subasa Chronicles? And yes, she did. But this is completely fundamentally different. In Tsubasa, the story was about a group of friends on a grand, multiple dimensional quest to find her memories, which were scattered in the form of feathers. It was an external, action packed hunt. This is not that. The retrieval of her memory in Cardcaptor Rebirth is a deeply personal, internal, and emotional journey. It's not about finding magical objects. It's about, rebuilding a person from the ground up. It's about relearning what friendship means, what family means, and what it means to be herself. The story will unfold as she, along with her friends, slowly pieces together the fragments of her new life. The memories aren't just things to be found, they are emotional connections, the key moments that she will have to experience again in a completely different light. It's a journey of self discovery where the destination is her own identity. This is why I have planned a very different role for Sharon here. He isn't just a love interest, he's a crucial part of this emotional and personal quest. And their love story will be built on the very foundation of her finding her lost self. So, this is where we begin with a girl who has a family who loves her, a magical guardian who adores her, and a world of powerful magic waiting for her. But she remembers none of it. She has to trust strangers and rely on a talking, flying creatures to tell her who she is. Kiro it is. And there we have it, everyone. You've just gotten an exclusive look at the very first 5 pages of this new story, Cardcaptor Rebirth. It's a project that's been a long time in making, and the sharing the raw black and white sketches with you was an incredibly important step for me. It's a chance for you to see the foundation, the rough ideas, and the pure storytelling before it's been fully polished. So here we have this 5 pages, guys, but what you might not know is that the first 2 pages were done completely by hand. I wanted to start with a personal touch, so I worked on two physical sheets of paper using a combination of deep blue and black paint. It was an amazing way to feel connected to the art. After that, for the rest of the manga, I had to transition to digital. I'm digitally painting and inking every single panel, bringing it all to life with vibrant colors. My plan is to print the entire thing out when it's done. I'm so excited to hold the final physical book in my hands, and I know you're all waiting for it too. So, if you're interested, I may put it up for sale in the future once it's completely finished. I'll be sure to leave the link below when the time comes. So, but now it's time to see where all of that hard work leads. The real magic happens when you add color and life to the pages. I've been spending so much time digitally coloring each panel, bringing the world and the characters to life in a way I've always envisioned. The colors are vibrant, the lighting is dynamic, and you get to see the full vision for how the story is going to look and feel. It's a moment I've been waiting for, and I can't wait for you to experience it too. I truly hope you enjoy this first peek into the world of Cardcaptor Rebirth. Your support and encouragement mean everything to me, and it's what keeps me motivated to continue this journey. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and until then, remember to stay positive, stay creative. Bye for now.